Welcome to our session with Hudl on accelerating content delivery with Amazon CloudFront. My name is Chris Casey, and I am a Senior Edge Sales Specialist with the Worldwide Specialist Organization here at AWS. I'm delighted to be joined today by Casey Bateman, Principal Engineer at Hudl. Casey, would you like to introduce yourself, a little bit about your role in Hudl?
Thanks, Chris. As you said, my name is Casey Bateman. I'm a principal engineer in the office of the CTO at Hudl. My role at Hudl is to focus on all things video. That means I work with our entire video stack, from ingestion to playback and delivery. Now, Hudl is a sports technology company. Hudl services more than 200,000 teams across 40 sports. At Hudl, we build tools to help every team, coach, and athlete improve their game. The key word there being every. Hudl serves teams in the professional space with our Hudl Sports Code Elite product line, all the way down to the club and youth sports. At Hudl, pairing video and data together is such a key part of what we do. Delivering a low latency solution to our customers is crucial to our success.
Awesome. Thanks, Casey. Over the years, Hudl's global expansion and growth have been amazing to witness. You've been there 10 years, and I think I met your guys in Lincoln, Nebraska for the first time 6 or 7 years ago. Fast forward to today, more than 6 million users and, around the world, more than 200,000 teams. Can you share a bit about how you approach global content delivery while managing that latency to ensure the best possible user experiences?
Absolutely. It really requires a multi-pronged approach. For starters, Hudl uses HLS, or Apple's HTTP live streaming, for streaming coaching content. HLS allows the Hudl product to adapt to the ever-changing bandwidth requirements of our users. Secondly, Hudl positions that content throughout multiple, strategically placed AWS regions around the world. This is done to position the content as geographically close to the end user as possible. To further optimize the low latency experience, Hudl deploys its own multi-CDN strategy, and CloudFront plays a large role in that strategy. Hudl geo-targets our clients by region and provides them with a more individualized streaming experience. To do this, Hudl gathers RUM data, or real user performance metrics, from our clients as they navigate around the Hudl site. This performance data helps us to determine network slowdowns, CDN outages, etc. Hudl then strategically chooses the best CDN to deliver the lowest latency experience as possible to our users. As it stands today, approximately 85% of our traffic ends up going to CloudFront. This just speaks volumes to the reliability and performance that we experience from CloudFront CDN. In our world of streaming, staying ahead of the dreaded buffer icon is always a battle. We choose the CDNs and technologies we use because they help us win that battle.
Great. Thanks, Casey. Hudl faced some challenges in India with analysts who were trying to access content across the globe while the origin was back in the US. Can you share a bit more about that challenge and how you tackled it? Pun intended, of course.
And pun appreciated. When Hudl first introduced our Hudl Assist product and had those international analysts, it was quite a challenge. In most of the regions where our analysts were located, Hudl experienced wildly inconsistent response times from our CDNs. It was not all that uncommon for our top-performing CDN to respond best at the top of a given hour, then to be near the bottom of the pack just a few minutes later. A good multi-CDN strategy where Hudl was able to quickly adapt to volatile network conditions was key to ensuring low latency delivery. I will say that this has gotten significantly better for Hudl in those regions, and it seems that response times have since stabilized. Solid CDNs and a good CDN strategy was only part of the puzzle, though. Hudl was dealing with such large distances between the user and origin that we had to find ways to front-load our request to origin. It was quickly discovered that in order to deliver an experience on par with what our coaches and athletes regularly experience, Hudl would need to keep the cache warm in these regions. So wherever possible, Hudl also attempts to preload our content, to reduce just-in-time requests back to origin. When you pair features of HLS with multi-CDN and preloading, you can deliver a truly great low-latency streaming experience to your users regardless of their region.
Great. Thanks, Casey. In June of this year, you announced the acquisition of live streamer Blueframe Technology and also announced an industry-leading revenue share model. It's very exciting. So if I understand correctly, with this model, programs have the opportunity to earn at least $5,000 in streaming revenues in their very first year. With that said, athletic departments could generate a cumulative $50 million over the next 3 years. That's just awesome. So I got a couple part question here. So how did you plan for the integration of Blueframe from a content delivery perspective? And the second part to that question, your innovative revenue share model is sure to result in an increase in demand. So I'm curious to hear how you maintain low latency as you scale to meet that new demand.
Yeah, we have an ambitious goal here at Hudl to make Hudl pay for itself. Now, Blueframe developed a really solid product, and we are extremely excited to have the Blueframe team on board. The Blueframe product is now part of the Hudl family, and we refer to it as Hudl TV. Hudl TV is about the live streaming experience for families and fans. In the live streaming space, low latency and stream resiliency are key factors in a positive user experience. From the content delivery side of things, Hudl TV is already doing well. The thing about Hudl TV is that it was already utilizing CloudFront CDN, which was really great to see. Hudl TV utilizes CloudFront for live streaming delivery as well as static asset delivery. We have plans to incorporate Hudl TV product into our multi-CDN strategy in the future to build up resiliency around our live streams. As to your question on growth, I feel that Hudl is in a really good position with where we are currently with Hudl TV and what we have in store with multi-CDN to be positioned well for streaming for the years to come.
Awesome. Really awesome stuff, Casey. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your partnership.
Thank you.